Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you the best and easiest way to complete the Cayo Perico Heist as a solo player, and when you learn this, you will be earning $1.5 million every 45 minutes to an hour. In this guide, I will show you the setups as well as the new route to take in the actual finale, so if you do go on to enjoy, make sure you do me a favor and drop a like on the video, and if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button with notifications turned on, that way you never miss out on a future GTA video from me. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing you want to do is enter inside your Kosatka and make your way over here to the heist planning board. Once you come over to the heist planning board, next click right D-pad and you'll see it says you need to pay $25,000 to actually start up the heist. So go ahead and pay that $25,000 to start it up. And once you start it up, next thing you need to do is click right here where it says gather intel. This is the first thing that you need to do for the Cayo Perico heist. Now, if you have never done the gather intel mission, it is pretty simple. Basically what you're doing is you're getting the airplane that you need to go over to the Cayo Perico island. But here's the thing, because sometimes that airplane is going to be somewhere far across the map. So what you need to do first is open up your pause menu and look where the airplane is actually at on the map. As you can see, here is where it is for me, and it is not actually that close to me. As you can see, here's where I'm at, here's where the plane's at. Now if you want to fast travel there, what you can actually do is come over here to the driver's seat of your Kosatka, click right D-pad to sit down, and once you sit down in the driver's seat, next thing you need to do is click X. Once you click X, now fast travel to whichever location is closest to that yellow circle, which as you can see, this is the location closest for me. Now of course, as you can see, I'm actually not that far away from the location, but if you're farther away from the location, this fast travel trick can really help you out. Now quick disclaimer, we are going to be going over these setups first, and I've left a timestamp ahead, and you can click that if you'd like to skip this part of the video, because I know a lot of people don't like looking at the setups. So once you fast travel to the location closest to that airplane, what you can do next is either get inside the Sparrow that is found inside your Kosatka and fly that over to the airplane, or you can exit the Kosatka and take whatever else you want to that airplane. Now once you arrive at the airplane, you'll see there's going to be 5 people defending it, and you have to just take them all out. It's pretty simple. Once you take all 5 of them out, next thing you need to do is enter inside of the Velum, and once you get inside the Velum, all you have to do is fly this all the way over to that checkpoint found over there all the way in front of us, and that's going to be the checkpoint that's going to take us to the Cayo Perico island. Okay, so once you've landed at the island, what you need to do first is actually search 2 buildings that are going to be found right here at the airport. Now the buildings that you need to search is this building right here, which is one of the warehouses, and this building right here, which is also going to have some loot inside of it as well. Now first we're going to start by looting this warehouse, which is right behind me, and I'm pretty sure you all know exactly how you need to loot these areas. Basically, when you come to these areas, right here in this gate, there's going to be either cash or drugs, whichever it is. You need to get on your phone, come over here to Snapmatic, and once you come over to Snapmatic, you just need to take a picture of whatever it is. Once you take a picture of it, next it's going to have you send it to Pavel. Once you send it to Pavel, that's literally it. Now you have your target scoped. And as you all know, that isn't the only loot that is in here. There's also loot up there, but there's also a secret to get up there. I'm pretty sure you all know this secret though. Basically what you have to do is get right here in this forklift, and once you get this forklift, you now need to bring it over here to this crate, which is right here in front of us, and we just have to pick it up with this forklift. So once we pick it up, just like, okay, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties, but yeah, once you pick it up, next thing you need to do is simply lift it up and bring it over here to this gate, which is right here in front of me, right where we basically scope these first targets. Once you bring the crate over here in front of this gate, you just need to bring it all the way up with the forklift and put it right up against this gate. Once it's right up against the gate, next thing you need to do is get on top of the forklift, get on top of this crate, and now hop over. Okay, technical difficulties once again. Let me actually get once more on top of this forklift. Now again, once on top of this crate, and now over this fence, and now you are inside the secret area, and now you guys already know what to do. All you have to do is open up your phone and take a quick picture of these things. So we just finished searching that first warehouse, but like I said, there's one more building which is right across from that warehouse, and it's going to be right inside of here. There should be 2 other products that you can actually take a picture of. You can see we have those 2 products right now, so go ahead and take a picture of these 2 things as well. Okay, so after you finish looting the secondary targets in both of those buildings, what you need to do next is come over here to where this motorcycle is at, get on top of the motorcycle, and then take the exact route that I'm taking right here on your screen all the way through until you guys get to this point right here where we're going to take a secret. Now once you get to this point right here, this is where we're going to do the secret, so just go as fast as you guys can up to this little ledge right here in front of us, and then wheelie right when you're about to hit it, and as long as you wheelie right when you're about to hit it, you should go over the ledge and land perfectly just like this. Once you land perfectly, now take the exact route that I'm taking once again, again all the way through until you make your way all the way to the communications tower. Once you do arrive at the communications tower, next thing you need to do is search for the signal box, which sometimes will be at the very bottom, but this case it's not. It's most likely going to be at the very top for me. Now once you do find the signal box, as you can see I found mine right here at the very top. Once you do find it though, just come up to it and click right D-pad to hack the signal box, and all you have to do is do this simple hack, and it's really easy to do. So once you've hacked the signal box, what you need to do next is simply open up your phone, come over here to where it says Sightseer, and now you'll have access to every single security camera inside of El Rubio's mansion, which is of course what we want. Now the only security camera you want to look at is the basement one, where you can see the primary target. As you can see, my primary target is the pink diamond. Now whenever you find out whatever your primary target is inside the basement, what you need to do next is simply click B, because we're doing this solo. We don't need to know anything else inside of any other room. So once you've clicked B, you can see right here I'm on the very top, so I have an easy way to get back. But let's say you're at the very bottom, what you can do is either go up to a security guard or go up to any single security camera and basically get caught. But if you're on top of the very tower like me, what you can do is simply jump off and easy way out. Whichever way you chose, you're going to end up spawning at the very beginning where we started here at the Cayo Perico Island, and that's what we want. Once you're back over here, now come up to the plane and click right D-pad, and this is going to bring us all the way back to Los Santos, which is of course what we want, because next thing we're going to do is the setups. Once you've made it back to Los Santos, what you need to do next is enter inside your Kosatka, come over here to your heist planning board once again, and now we have to do the actual setups, but these setups shouldn't be too hard. Now let's go over the setups right now. The first one you have to do is right here where it says approach vehicles. Now you don't have to do all 6 of these, you only have to do one of them, and the one that we are going to be doing is called Boat Longfin. So go ahead and select this one and start this mission up. And this longfin mission is actually pretty simple if you ask me, especially if you have a Sparrow or an Oppressor Mark II to get to this destination. But yeah, what you have to do is go over to this police station that it tells you to go to. And once you get to the police station, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is find a truck cab, or you can actually use your Phantom Wedge if you have one like me. And once you get a truck cab or Phantom Wedge, you just have to come up to this boat and hook it up to your trailer. Once you hook it up to your trailer, all you have to do is bring this all the way over to the destination it tells you to bring it to. But of course, first you have to lose the cops. And once you get to the destination, literally all you have to do is drop it off right here, and you are now done with the first setup. Now, if you want to know a fast tip to get back to your Kosatka, instead of going all the way back over to it, what you can do is simply set your last location to your Kosatka, and now all you have to do is simply open up your pause menu, go over here to online, and then find a new session and load into an invite only session. Also, doing that trick can save you lots of time when it comes to getting to your submarine faster, by the way. But yeah, once you are back at your submarine, now come back to your heist planning board, come over here to where it says preps, and then come down to where it says equipment. Once you're down in equipment, what you need to do are these 3 right here: the plasma cutter, the fingerprint cloner, and the cutting torch. Now the first one we're going to do is the cutting torch. And if you've never done the cutting torch mission, it's literally super simple. All you have to do is drive over to the construction site. Once you arrive at the construction site, all you have to do is look around at these different containers that are going to contain a cutting torch in one of them. And once you find the correct container containing the cutting torch, all you have to do is click right D-pad to of course get the cutting torch. And once you do that, you're literally all done. All you have to do now is drive this back over to your submarine. So now that we finished doing the cutting torch one, we're gonna do the next one, which is going to be the fingerprint cloner. And just like the cutting torch mission that we did, this one is also very easy. All we have to do is go to 2 different locations, the first location being this warehouse. Now make sure you are careful when you enter inside the warehouse, because there's going to be like 5 guards defending this laptop, and once you do get to the laptop, you do have to hack it, and the laptop's going to be at the very back right here, as you can see. Once you do access the laptop, like I said, you have to hack it, and these hacks are very simple. You can see really easy hacks basically. Once you finish doing that, next thing you have to do is exit the warehouse and make your way to the second location. Once you've made your way over to the second location, you can just go ahead and enter like normal. You don't have to worry about anybody blasting you, but you do have to search for something called a fingerprint cloner, and there it is right there. I don't even know how I picked that up. I wasn't even near it. Anyway, once you do pick up the fingerprint cloner, what you need to do next is exit this building. Once you get that fingerprint cloner, all you have to do is simply bring it over to your Kosatka, and you are now done with that prep. Now we just have one last equipment prep that we are about to do, and that last equipment prep is going to be the plasma cutter. You can see that is this mission right here, and we're going to start it up right now. The plasma cutter is also a very easy prep to do. It's kind of like the cutting torch one that we did. All you have to do is go over to the safe house. Once you've arrived at the safe house, all you have to do is open up your phone and then look for this planning board that's going to be somewhere inside this building. Once you find the planning board, now just snap a picture of it, and once you snap a picture of it, all you have to do is send it to Pavel, and now you are basically done with the first part of this setup. The second part is really easy though, don't worry. All you have to do is get some sort of vehicle and take it over to Del Piero, which is going to be where the plasma cutter is located at. And I don't know what is even happening to my Sparrow right now. Like, what in the world just happened? Oh my god. All right, well, I'll be back with you guys once I'm at Del Piero. Once you've arrived at Del Piero, you'll see there's going to be a whole bunch of guards defending this duffel bag. And once you take them all out, you now have the duffel bag. Now what you need to do is be careful because there's going to be lots of these enemies chasing you. So make sure you take them all out as best as you can because these guys are very overpowered. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, once you do take them out, what you need to do next is get inside of any single vehicle and take it back over to your Kosatka. And just like that, we are now done with all of the equipment preps for the Cayo Perico heist. Now all we have to do is get our weapon for our weapon loadout. When it comes to the weapon loadout, you can choose whichever weapon loadout you want to use. Personally, the one I'm going to use in this video is going to be Aggressor, but whichever weapon loadout you choose, whatever prep it puts you in, if it tells you to go to Merryweather HQ like this, what I recommend doing is, like I did before, make sure your last location is set to your Kosatka. And now once it's set to your Kosatka, what you need to do next is open up your pause menu, go to online and find a new session and click invite only session, because trust me, it's not even worth doing the prep if it's telling you to go to Merryweather HQ. But yeah, doing that, as long as you're on next gen, should load you into an invite only session in about 5 or 10 seconds. And now that you're back inside your Kosatka, you can once again go back upstairs and start that same weapon loadout mission back up, and hopefully it's not going to be the Merryweather HQ. And just like that, I started up another prep and it is not the Merryweather HQ. You can see it's telling me to go to a random apartment building that is not Merryweather HQ. So once it tells you to go to a random apartment building, that's one of the preps that you want. Now what you want to do is head over to that apartment building, but let's say it told you to go back to Merryweather HQ once again. You can just do what we did before and find a new invite only session, and basically just keep doing that until you get a prep that tells you to go to an apartment building. Once you get inside the apartment building, all you have to do is take out a whole bunch of people, hack this laptop, and then you'll have access to the gun locker where your weapon loadout is going to be stored. And once you have access to it, all you have to do is click right D-pad to open the gun locker, and as you can see, there is our beautiful weapon that we're going to be using for the heist. So now go up to it and click right D-pad to steal the gun out of the gun locker. Now that you've collected the weapons, all you have to do is exit the office and make your way back over to your submarine. And once you finish doing that last weapon loadout prep, you're now completely done with all of the preps that you need to do for this heist. So now what you need to do is come over back to your heist planning board and start up the finale, which is going to be the Cayo Perico heist. And when it comes to the settings for the Cayo Perico heist, make sure you set the approach vehicle set to long fin. Next, come down to where it says infiltration point and set that to the main dock. Now come down to where it says compound entry point and set that to the drainage tunnel. Now come down to where it says escape point, set that to the airstrip. Now come down to where it says time of day. You can set this to whatever you want to. I like to put it to daytime though, of course. Now, last thing you need to do is come down to where it says weapon loadout and make sure you purchase these suppressors right here. Once you purchase the suppressors and all the settings are just like it looks like right here on my screen, you're now completely ready to start the Cayo Perico heist. So now go ahead and start it up. Now, the very first thing you want to do when you load into the Cayo Perico heist is use the long fin to drive over to this location right here. Now, make sure when you park your long fin, you kind of park it like this. That way it's really easy for you to leave when you're ready to leave. But yeah, once you park it like this, now simply hop out of your long fin and make your way over here to the first warehouse. So you'll notice when you come up to this first warehouse, there will be a security guard. Now you can simply just take him out with one bullet to the head, just like that. Very easy. Once you take him out, all you have to do next is get inside of here and take the loot that is inside of here that we scoped out at the very beginning when we were setting up this heist. And it's pretty simple to steal the loot that is inside of here. I'm pretty sure you all know exactly how to do it. Once you of course get to the loot like I did here, all you have to do is burn the lock with the cutting torch that we have. Literally that simple. Once you burn the lock, it's as simple as going inside and of course taking all the loot that is inside of here. So now take all of this loot, and once you take all of the loot and you take all the loot inside this warehouse, we next need to go to the second warehouse across the street. So once you finish looting the first warehouse, now we need to go loot the second warehouse, which is across the street. But pay close attention to the route that I'm taking right now, because this route that I'm taking is very important to execute correctly. So once you get to this building, what you need to do is go on top of this part, and now you are on top of the building. Now what you need to do is take out this person that is on top of this building. Once you take him out, now what you need to do is, okay, I fell down, but what you need to do is take out this camera that is right here attached to this building next to us, which is going to be just right here below us. So simply shoot it down just like I did there, and now jump down and go over here to the warehouse. Now don't go all the way fully inside. You need to wait till that guard right there in that mini map is starting to walk away. You can see right there on the map he's walking away now. Once he's walking away, then you can go up to it and then you can burn the lock. It's very important to make sure that you do this when the guard is walking away. Anyway, once you are inside of here, now come over to the loot and start looting it just like we did before. And once you finish taking all of the loot inside of here, now what you need to do is get your way out of here. So go ahead ahead and hop over this wall, which is right here. And once you hop over this wall, run all the way across the street right here and go over to your longfin, which you should have parked not too far from the shore. Once you get inside of your longfin, what you need to do next is drive this all the way over to the back of El Rubio's mansion, where we're going to enter through the drainage tunnel. So once you are behind El Rubio's compound, hop out of your longfin and go underwater and look for the entrance of the drainage tunnel. It should look like this right here. Once you find it, go up to it and click right D-pad. Once you click right D-pad, now all you have to do is cut through the grill of the entrance of the drainage tunnel. And once you cut through this entire thing, it'll have an entrance, and all you have to do is swim through the entrance and click right D-pad once you make it to the end of it. So once you've made your way fully through the drainage tunnel, what you need to do next is now take the exact route that I'm about to take right now. Now what you need to do is make your way up these stairs right here in front of us. Once you come up these stairs, take a sharp left and hop over this fence right here. Once you hop over this fence, just go all the way straight through here and take a left. Once you take a left, now go straight and take a right here next to this tree and hop over this fence. Now what you need to do is wait right here at the bottom of these stairs until that guard at the top is walking away. Once he's walking away just like that, now you can go ahead and go up these stairs, go behind him, and now go behind this security guard, go up these stairs, go up this second set of stairs, and now what you need to do is click RB and lean up against this wall right here. Now just wait until that guard up there comes all the way down here. Once he comes all the way down here, that's when we're going to click RB again and walk up the stairs. So you can see he comes all the way down here, he stays still. Now we're going to click RB again and walk up these stairs and these stairs right here, and now we are inside of El Rubio's main office. Now what you need to do is come over here to El Rubio's secret vault and click right D-pad to take all of the secret stuff inside of this vault. Once you take all the stuff inside the vault, next thing you need to do is come over here to this keypad, and now we have to do the simple hack, which is the fingerprint cloner hack to get downstairs to the primary target. Yeah, as you all know though, the fingerprint cloner hack is very easy. You all should be able to complete this very fast, and when you do, the elevator door should open. Once the elevator door opens, what you need to do is enter inside of here and click right D-pad to enter. Once you enter, it's now going to bring you downstairs to where the primary target is at. All you have to do is go up to the gate, burn the lock, and now you can actually have access to the primary target that is inside of here. Now whatever your primary target is, you just want to make sure you get it. As you can see, mine is the pink diamond, so what I have to do is come up to the glass, click right D-pad, and burn through this glass to get my primary target. Once you successfully got your primary target, as you can see, I just got my primary target right now. What you need to do is turn around and make your way back over to the elevator that we came in here, and now click right D-pad to enter it and go upstairs. Once you get upstairs, now we need to make our way out of the compound since we've already got our primary target. So in order to make our way out of here, what you need to do is come down these stairs right here. Once you come down these stairs, now come down this second set of stairs, and before you jump over this fence right here, make sure there's no juggernaut underneath you. As long as there's no juggernaut underneath you, you are completely safe. Now just jump down. Once you jump down, come over here, up these stairs, all the way through here, and if there's no guard in the way, you can actually go all the way straight through and just click right D-pad when you make it to this gate right here. Now, once you've made your way out of El Rubio's compound, there's only one more thing that you need to do, and that is to take out the security guard right here defending this motorcycle. So go ahead and take him out. Once you've taken him out, now get on top of the motorcycle and take the exact way that I'm taking right here. This is going to be the fastest way to get out of the Cayo Perico heist. So what you need to do for this is drive the motorcycle up this hill right here and just basically just keep going forward all the way through this part of the mountain. And now what we need to do is launch ourselves off of this little like cliff area. Once you launch yourself off the cliff area, you should land right here in this part of the ocean, and as long as you land in this part of the ocean, you should see 3 mines right here in front of you. The one you want to swim to is that one in the middle, and once you swim to that one in the middle, you just want to keep swimming straight forward. And yeah, that's actually going to be the fastest way to leave the Cayo Perico Island, by the way, swimming that exact way that I showed you with that mine in the middle. As long as you go straight forward, it should take like 30 seconds and the heist will end. Anyway, you can see we just finished doing the Cayo Perico heist, and once you finish doing the Cayo Perico heist, as long as you did it the exact way that I showed you in this video, here's how much money you're going to be walking away with. Keep in mind, we did this completely solo, and you can do this as many times as you want to, anytime you want in GTA Online. You can see we made $1.54 million, and that was completely by ourselves, and it took me no longer than an hour to complete. And this is just common sense, but the more you do the Cayo Perico heist, the better and faster you're going to become at it. And like I said, it takes me like an hour to complete the Cayo Perico heist entirely with setups and all. And the more you practice, it can go even lower than that. I've known people that completed the Cayo Perico heist in like 35 minutes even, but of course that's going to take practice. And once you practice it enough, you'll be making $1.5 million every single 45 minutes to an hour or so, depending on how long it takes you. Anyways, that's now going to be the end of today's video. I hope you all did go on to enjoy. If you did go on to enjoy today's video and you haven't already, make sure you do me a favor and drop a like on the video. And of course, if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button with notifications turned on. That way you never miss out on a future GTA 5 video from me. But yeah, like I said, that's it for me, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Peace.